Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. It's me again, Natasha, coming live to you from Spain with another episode of Digital Chat with Natasha. Thank you so much for all your support that you've been giving me on the last interviews. I don't like to call it interviews. I like to call it just a chit chat with fellow business partners from other parts of the world and with different backgrounds that don't have anything directly to do with me, but who I've gotten to know during my journey. And I thought I'd come on here and share their journeys with you too. So I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm going to invite my guest. She's Gbemi from Canada.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone. It's so good to be
How are
here.
you
Thank you for
doing?
inviting me. I'm
You're
good. I'm
very
good.
welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad to have you here. So, Bemi, why don't you start by sharing with us who is Bemi?
Awesome. Um, it's- my name is Gbemi, that everybody has heard, and I'm originally from Nigeria, but I currently live in Canada. I'm a wife. I have three kids, and I work full time, but I also own my digital business. I love to crochet, knit. I'm a homey person. I love to read. Um, yeah, that's basically who I am.
That's great. So you're an immigrant just like me, and
Yeah.
I mean, for us immigrants, it's pretty hard to integrate in a different country, right? Was it
Ah,
easy
yes.
for you when you moved over there?
No, I wouldn't say it wasn't difficult. I think
Mhm.
God has helped me in so many ways, but the it's always a culture shock. The difference, walking into an environment, a new environment, you don't know how you'll be accepted. You're watching yourself, and there's just all these new things being thrown at you. And when it comes to work, like getting work, I think we come in thinking, oh, there's a lot of work, like a place like Canada, like, oh, there
Yeah,
has to be a lot of work in a place like this. But then you come in and you struggle to get work in the your area of expertise,
mm,
right? And that really impacts a lot of people's plans as they come in, because we all have these big dreams and plans as we come in, but we you step into the environment and you discover it's not really what you expect to meet,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. True, true. So what made you go and choose for the online space? Was it something that you had in mind? Were you looking for something?
Yeah. So why the online space? Because for me, the online space was my best option. So I've always felt I don't want to work for people. I've
Mhm.
always felt that. I really wanted something of my own, but I tried different things and they just didn't work for me. I tried the traditional business, it didn't work for me. As I said before, I love to knit and crochet. I do beading as well. And I tried, making those items for sale, and it just didn't work for me because they were all in the traditional space, traditional selling, and I couldn't get it to work. There was no eBay, or eBay wasn't as rampant. There was eBay, it just wasn't as known, and there wasn't,
Mhm.
all the education we have now about how you could sell your handmade goods then. But
Yeah.
whatever it is, it didn't work for me. So I just kept my dreams in my heart and kept thinking I have to find a way to make this work somehow, and I didn't know how. And when I
Mhm.
found this business, I wasn't particularly looking for an online business. I just had this um, this dissatisfaction within me that I wasn't at a potential, at a level in my life where I wanted to be, where I could be. And so I had the dissatisfaction in me. And when I heard the an ad talking about this business, normally the ad will come up and we are going to skip. I just go for the skip button, but my hands were so busy. I was washing at the sink and my phone was playing in front of me, and I was watching, I believe, was a movie of some sort on YouTube, and I couldn't get it washed in quickly enough to press that skip button, and I just had to wait and keep washing till my hands were done and I could dry and skip. But as he kept talking on in my ear, and my hands were dry, but I couldn't press the skip because I felt, this is interesting. As the person was talking, I was ticking off all the boxes like I could do this. It
Hmm.
works for me. Is it going to be easy? Maybe not. Is it going to be for me? I don't know. Am I
Yeah.
going to try it? I definitely will be trying this. That's all I knew. That's all I knew.
So lucky you that you were cleaning the dishes.
I
Oh
know.
my
I tell people it was divine arrangement because
God.
sometimes this ad come, I'm like, get off my screen. I was watching
Yeah.
something interesting. It was just that
Yeah.
interesting spot to know what,
Yeah.
you know. But I believe God wanted me to hear
Mm.
what was coming because that was the
Yeah.
opportunity for me to do what I wanted to do, right?
Mm.
Because I wasn't looking, but
Mm.
it came my way and I would have missed it
Yeah.
if I wasn't
Exactly.
in that,
Exactly.
you know, just
Yeah.
that nick of time to, hear what I needed to hear
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
make me understand this.
that's what
It's
happened with me too. It just came at the right time, at the right moment. I thought this found, this business. I don't say I found this business. The business found me. I
found
always
me.
say,
Yeah, I think
it's
that's the
like,
word.
I mean, wow. I mean, this is exactly what I actually wanted, and I didn't know. Because sometimes you don't know.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you just don't know.
Yes. I
So,
think for a lot of people, they're not looking for a business,
hmm,
but they feel unsatisfied. They're just not
yeah,
satisfied with the
exactly.
level of life they're in. But they don't know why they feel unsatisfied. They're thinking maybe I should do something, get another
Yeah,
job,
hmm,
what should I do? They don't really
exactly.
know what they're looking for. And sometimes they don't take the time to listen properly
True.
to the ads and the
Hmm,
information that come out there because as we said, the world is always in a hurry. People are
exactly.
just in so much
Well,
hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah, and a lot of people miss out on the basic information. But I'm glad I was brought to the point where I just had to listen. There was
hmm.
no other way but for me to hear what was going on, and I found, yeah, it sounds interesting, and I'm definitely going to be trying it, and I did. Here I am.
That's great. So what has changed for you since you've started? What changes have you noticed? Because I mean, and then not only financially, of course, because I mean, the whole point of in the beginning
Starting a
of people starting
business.
with some money, of course, of course.
Yeah. For me, the biggest change, and every time I say this to people, they go, nah, nah, that couldn't
Yeah.
be you. The biggest change for me is I am a shy person. I still say I'm a shy person. But as you can see, I've learned to step out of my comfort zone. I tell people, you know what, I'm shy. And they look at me and they say, no, you're not. You're not shy. And I have to convince people I'm shy. I'm like, why do I have to convince people I'm shy? But I am. I am a shy person, but this business has taught me to step out of my comfort zone, to enjoy being out of my comfort zone. I've come to understand that growth will never happen within a comfort zone. So, as uncomfortable as as a comfort zone is, or as comfortable as a comfort zone is, I've learned the best way to move to the next level is to step out of it
Mm,
and be comfortable in the uncomfortable. That for
exactly.
me is the biggest
Yeah,
change. The
exactly.
biggest
And it
change.
can be scary, in the beginning, but you learn. It just happens, I think. I don't know how to explain it to people because I mean, people, oh, I can't do this and I don't want to do that. And I mean, all those thoughts, we all had the same thoughts in the beginning. It
Yeah.
was like, yeah, 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 I'm not going to do that, and all this, mindset stuff. And no, I'm just in it. I just want to earn money, and I mean, that's what my attitude was in the beginning. I just want to replace my income. I don't want to have anything to do with meets, teams, and all that stuff. I'm not interested. So all that just, I mean, when you start automatically, your
I
whole
think let me try
way
to
of
explain.
thinking changes.
What happened. So you come in and you're thinking, oh yeah, as you said, just want to make money. I don't want to do anything else.
Yeah,
The minimal I can do to just get
yeah,
by without putting myself out there. But
mm,
at every point you get to move
mm,
to the next level, you
exactly,
find you find
exactly.
in order for you to step out of the next level, you need to step out of that comfort zone. And so you're left at a decision point. Do I stay where I am and keep being where I am, keep being unsatisfied with life?
Mm,
Or do I step out of this? And because you're surrounded with a community of people that you
mm,
have seen step out of that comfort zone and make it and grow. And you're seeing other people around you that you were on the same level taking that step, and you're seeing the growth. It's an
Exactly.
encouraging environment. You say, okay, there's no other way. I have to do this. You remind yourself,
Mhm.
why did I even start? Maybe you started for your children to give your children a better
True.
life. Maybe you started for your parents so that you can
Mm,
provide better for them in their old age. Maybe you started just because you don't want to do the 9 to 5 hustle anymore. You
mm,
stand and you look at those reasons in the face. They stare you in the face, you look them back, and you tell
mhm.
yourself, am I going to take the step out of my comfort zone to achieve these goals? Or my goals are not even worth stepping out of the comfort zone for. And
Mm,
you can step back. Both ways
exactly.
is fine. If you say you can do it, you can do it. If you say you can't do it, you can do it. You're both
True.
right. You're right on both counts.
True.
But when you see people achieving heights that you can reach if only you stretch your hand, then you tell yourself, stretch a bit more and a bit
Mhm.
more and a bit more.
So
And you look
true.
back couple of months down the line, you tell yourself,
Yeah.
I said I couldn't do this,
Yeah.
but I'm doing it and more. And that's how
Mm,
the change happens. So
yeah.
no, but you don't think of the change in the future like,
True.
I have to become this person. No,
Yeah.
don't
No.
look at it that way. Just
Mm,
take a step at a time. Look at the step in front of you and take that
exactly.
step. And when you're done,
Absolutely.
you're stable on the step and you're ready to move on to the next step, then consider the next step. What do
Absolutely.
I need to do to move on to the next step? And then do it and take that next step. But if you
Mhm.
want to see the end of the stairs, even before you take the first step, you'd never take that step. You'd never
That's
take it.
right.
So
That's
don't
right.
don't think, oh, all these people on social media, can I do this? Don't
Yeah.
do that. We
Mm,
all learn to do it. I'm not a social media person.
exactly.
I'm still not a social media person.
Yeah, and
I
you don't
come on
have
social.
to. In the
Yeah,
end,
I
with our system, I mean, you are the boss of your own business. So you
exactly.
decide what you want to do with it. You don't want to go on with your face on your on and you don't want people to see you, then don't. But it is a way, I mean, if you're watching us now, I mean, would you jump in if you couldn't see us and couldn't hear
Yeah.
us and see, who we are? I mean, people want to know who they're dealing with, of course. I mean, I'm not going to do business with somebody and I don't see a face behind, just
Yeah.
it's
And
just a
even
little bit of
even
common sense.
now, even now, I do all this. I go into social media, I do my business,
Yeah,
maybe chat with a couple of people. I step back. I'm not sucked into the world of social media of endless
exactly.
mindless scrolling. I don't still do it.
Mm,
Even though my business is on social media, I still don't do it. Endless scrolling with nothing in view to gain. If I'm on social media, I'm
true.
doing it with a purpose to earn a certain thing at the end of the day, and that's it.
Mm,
So would I still consider myself a social media person? No. But do I
yeah,
use social media to earn money? Most definitely I do. Most
true.
definitely I do.
True, true, true. Very good. Any final advice for our viewers? What would you say to them?
Step out of your comfort zone.
Mm,
You're not sure if this is for you, you'd never know until you check it out. Just
true.
check it out. The Natasha's website is right there. Go to it, register on it, hear what we have to say. A complimentary webinar that explains, the basics of our business is right there. And guess what? It doesn't end there. If you're
Mm,
still not sure, you're not sure what you heard, reach out to Natasha. This is our Facebook
exactly.
page. You're watching us right now. Click that name at the top there. Click it. You see where you can chat with her, send her a message. She'll
Exactly.
respond to you. Don't hold back, I don't know. But you'd never know if you don't know
True.
and you don't ask. You'd never know. It won't change tomorrow. It won't change next week. It won't change
No.
next year. The only thing that makes it change is knowledge, information. Then ask. Ask about it. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. We're just asking you. Evaluate your life. Where do you want to be? Are you satisfied with where you are? If not,
Mm,
we have something we might be able to offer you. How about you check our
mhm.
offer out? And that's all we're asking, right? That's it. So go ahead, click that link, check it out, send her a message. She'll be there for you.
Thank you so much, baby. It was a pleasure talking to you. That was some great insights on yeah what this business is all about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always nice to hear a point of view from other people and sharing their experience. So thank you so much for coming on with me today. Thank
It's
you
a
guys for
pleasure.
watching. Thank you,
Thank
everybody, for watching, and see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.